Hey, I'm Kylie Hatmaker. We've been talking about being able to do pull-ups, and let's assume that everything is paid off in the end and now you're able to do pull-ups, whether those be the kipping pull-ups or the strict pull-ups, any other pull-ups you can think of. And you want to make your workout a little bit harder, and sometimes we will call for those either in the book She's Tough or on our Intense workouts that we're doing. They'll call for maybe weighted pull-ups. So that's up to you, whatever weight you want to put on. Sometimes there's a prescription, or sometimes maybe you just want to work it as a strength exercise to see where you're at with it. So you'll put on your little belt here. I got 10 pounds on to try to get up over the bar with. So usually the higher your weight gets, the more you need to kip. If you can do them strict, hey, good for you. If you can't and you need to kip, that's all right too. So you still want to take that same motion that we've been talking about with the dead hang. Arms all the way down and your feet off the ground before you go up. And make sure you get all the way over the bar. Dead hang. Up over the bar again. So maybe you've been working on your pull-ups, but your weighted pull-ups, you strap on even 2.5 pounds sometimes, and you go, oh my God, that's amazing, I cannot do anything. That happens too. So we go back to some of the other iterations that we've talked about in the previous videos, and giving it what you got. You know, your jumping pull-ups. We've also got the negatives that we discussed, but you can do the same thing when you're working your negatives. You're still going to strap on your weight. You got an 18-inch plyo box to get your chin over the bar to begin with, and you're going to do that same drop that we talked about in just your regular pull-up training if you're not able to get to your pull-up bar yet. So we're just going to go from the very top and slowly drop ourselves down. And again, back to the same thing we talked about in the other dropping or negative pull-ups, is if you can't come down with a smooth motion, if there's a point in there that you just drop and fling down to the bottom, that's okay too. You're still going to count that as your repetition in your workouts for that day. You know, don't think that now that we talk about weighted pull-ups, that's the end of everything. There are many other iterations of pull-ups we can do, and we'll bring you some of those in some upcoming videos too.